Hello, everyone. This is Mr. Nicholas. I'm in F121, where we teach mostly wood manufacturing and push the limits. I just wanted to share a little bit with you about me, um, my history, and what we got going on here. I thought it would be kind of fun to recycle an old video. So it's a little bit of a fourth wall break, not quite as cool as what happens in the movies, but it's a video within a video. So I'm going to skip around and kind of clarify because it is a little bit outdated, but thought it'd be fun to share.
Good afternoon, everyone. I'm Francis Nicholas. This is my Google slide with a Screencastify so that I can introduce myself. Here we go. This first slide has my name. The picture is myself, my wife Mandy. We just got married in December. We've been together for a very long time. My daughter Amber, who I had when I was extremely young and changed my life. This picture isn't recent, but it's one of my favorites. It's only a few years old, and it shows us Mandy and Amber are my everything. So it's very important to me. Amber is 23. She's currently at Albernia University finishing her master's degree in business. I'm super proud of her. It was tough to get her through her undergrad, but she worked really hard, got a grad assistantship, and she's going to finish with her bachelor's or her master's degree before I am. So I'm a bit jealous, but she amazes me every day. Mandy is she works from home. She graduated from F&M about 8 years before I graduated from college, and she is a freelance copy editor, so she runs her own business, with which amazes me or gets me through every single day.
So just to clarify, this is even a little bit more outdated than what the picture was when I originally did the video. Mandy and I have been married for 3 years. Amber has finished her first master's degree and is working on her second master's degree through the University of Lock Haven. She wants to be a counselor because somewhere along the line she got this idea that helping people was a worthwhile experience. So she's currently working on that. Mandy still runs her own business from home and is doing really well. So that's the update to this first slide.
I currently teach at Eastern New York School District in New York County. They are my area of expertise is technology education. I normally teach manufacturing courses. We have 3 different levels. The first level starts off with just getting to know machinery and processing. The second level gets into a little bit more advanced materials manipulation. The third level gets a lot more into design and creating projects.
Okay, so just to clarify here, we actually only offer wood manufacturing 1 and 2 any longer. The third level really didn't do a whole lot for expanding the manufacturing, so we kind of condensed things into just wood 2. Has a lot more freedom in that, so there was no need for a third level. Push the Limits has evolved. Original concept was for it to be a materials testing class. It has transformed because of my studying of the STEM initiative to being very project-based and hands-on approaches to a lot of information that most people have already learned. It just kind of gives them an idea of how to use it for everyday real-world problem-solving activities, which is very much the driving force behind STEM. Okay, so slide gets really long, so we're going to skip ahead a little bit. So again, this slide is extremely outdated. So I did, up until this year, bowl with my brother, but because of the pandemic and because my students mean so much to me, one of the standards at the bowling alley is that you don't have to wear a mask. So I was extremely uncomfortable being there with 50 to 60 people at a time and no one wearing masks. Not so much for myself, but if I got sick and brought it to school, that's something I would never be able to forgive myself about. So I walked away from bowling for the first time in about 20 years. But as soon as things get back to whatever normal was, that is the one hobby that I'll continue to do as long as I can. I'm a diehard Pittsburgh Steelers fan, have been since I was a kid. I just can't go wrong with black and gold. I have in the past been a volunteer baseball coach here at the school. I stopped coaching when I went back to college to get my master's degree, and have not returned to it because of other personal endeavors. I also used to coach football. I actually coached junior high football at my previous employer, and then I coached Little League, like the D team age kids, so like 6 and 7, who are playing football for the first time. Okay, now let's fast forward on to, so you can see these slides are pretty long. I tend to talk a lot, even though I don't want to. So we'll jump ahead and see what we have to say here.
Finally, some of my experiences where I started. As I stated, I had Amber when I was very young. I was a freshman in high school at the Columbia Junior Senior High School. I graduated in '97. Excuse me. Went right to Millersville. Was a full-time student for about 2.5 years. I had started working in restaurants and started to get a great sense of pride that I needed to do it on my own. Started working at Olive Garden in about 2002 while trying to go to school part-time. Olive Garden offered me a position in management, which I accepted, and I managed for the Olive Garden in the York, Rockville, and Harrisburg locations. Excuse me. Amber graduated from high school from Hempfield High School in 2012. At that time, I wanted to get my degree before she did, and I went back to school and graduated from Millersville with my Bachelor's of Education in December of 2012. By October of 2013, I was hired as a long-term sub here at Eastern York and got a full-time contract the following year, and I've been here ever since. So it's a little bit about me. Good luck.
So that's a pretty brief history, a little bit about some of my interests. I look forward to meeting everyone and making the best of 2021 as we can. There are going to be some bumps in the road, but I firmly believe in what we do here at Eastern York and that we'll get through it. Good luck to everyone. I look forward to getting to know you.